Hello everyone, this is just Luke and I'm making another video. This one is special though, because Minecraft turned 10 years this year and I've had the game for 6 of those 10 years. So I thought this was the perfect time to do some world tours of the old worlds I used to play on. Some of these worlds have been left untouched for 5 years, so I'm probably gonna get a little bit nostalgic, but we'll see how this goes. I hope you enjoy. Okay, the first world we're gonna visit is my first survival world ever. Before, I played the demo of Minecraft a bit, but those worlds would always get deleted. So this was the first survival world I would ever have in the normal version of Minecraft. And I started together with my brother. You can see our names here. Okay, so here we are in our home. We got the iron golem here, we got some carpet. So this is it. We got our world map here. I generated this world in 1.5, so this was before the biome update, which added the mesa. And I remember desperately trying to search for a mesa biome. I went out 10,000 blocks with my boat in each direction, so I did a full circle, 10,000 blocks, and never found a biome. So yeah, I kind of gave up on that. Upstairs here we got a bedroom apparently with some glass floors. Super cool. This was the first tower I ever built and this is what it looks like. So we've got our base here. It's surrounded by a big stone wall because I was always afraid of mobs climbing over and invading the base. It's like a 3-block thick wall. It's pretty crazy because I didn't want creepers to blow it up either. We got a double entrance for extra safety. Right here we got our mob spawner. This is one of the later things I added after I started watching like other survival Minecraft players. Because I remember I wouldn't just let monsters in my base. I was so scared of mobs. Like you see all these storages, you see you see this. There was a forest here, I chopped it all down and just placed torches all over the place so mobs wouldn't spawn. As you can see there was also jungle here which like used to stretch out a lot further. But I burned and chopped it down so I could get some ocelots to spawn and I see some here. So that worked. Okay, you know what? Now that I'm in creative, I can just take one of these guys with me on a tour. Okay. So back to the base. This is our house. We got a sugarcane farm. We got all the animal farms. This is actually a separate house that my brother built right next to the lake. We got some greenhouses here with crops and cacti and stuff. This is one of those minecart elevators that would bring you to the mine and back. This here is also one of the later additions of horse stables. I tried breeding horses to get the fastest one possible, or highest horse, I don't remember exactly. I thought this was pretty cool. I added this door for the horse stable so I could just run out and I could lock it from the inside so mobs couldn't walk onto it. Like this. Then down here I added some extra horse stables, but I don't think I ever finished this. Okay, I've lost the ocelot. Yeah, okay, you stay down there. Go have some fun. There's actually more to the house here. If we go down, we got our nether portal here, which I built some sort of nether theme around it. I thought it looked cool, okay? Oh, and apparently there's some secret entrance here that goes down. I suppose just to the mines, because there's a minecart there. Apparently we got some fishing rods and armor stuff in here. I remember being a fan of fishing because you could find those treasures and like random enchanted books, which I thought was cool. Okay, so if we go down here, this is where the real stuff begins, you know. We got our underground home, the dungeon. Okay, maybe I shouldn't call it a dungeon, but okay, I just paused the recording for a second because I had to change the lighting in my options. But I wanted to show you this. Okay. Yeah, so it might not look like much, but I thought this was really cool. So I added these dispensers, which have flint and steel in them, and they would just light a fire, and I thought it was awesome. I can turn this off, I think. Okay, no, apparently I have to extinguish all the fire manually, but we'll just leave it like this then. Right here, we've got our storage room. Okay, so these are all the diamonds we've got. Yeah, this is all storage really. Oh, we got a lot of sand as well. Okay, so further up in this room, we've got our enchanting room, and yeah, okay, I thought there was a button here, so I'm just gonna press it. Okay, it's closing already. I remember this. Right here, we've got our secret bunker. It's even got another portal like hidden here. I'm not gonna step into it because I'm gonna get teleported. This basically says sleep tight, you're safe tonight. Hey, and we've got a nut chapel, Apparently some armor with just protection 3. Like, see, this is how much I knew of enchanting. It just has protection 3. We've also got a mighty sword of notch here, which is cool, obviously. I said something earlier about not visiting some of these worlds in over 5 years, and this is one of those worlds. This is my first survival world, and oh my god, like it's even got the XP bottle. I don't even like you used to be able to get those from villagers. I don't think you can get those anymore. Right here we've got our potion lab. Just the usual stuff, you know, probably some ingredients in here, yeah. Then on the opposite side, we've got our swimming pool with, with a hot tub, yeah. I know. I would be jealous too, but you see, like, not everyone can have a hot tub in this underground dungeon. Okay, so if we move on, I feel like there's, okay, no, there's no secret, wait. Okay, I gotta know this. Is there a secret? Okay, there's no secret entrance. Unfortunately, there's no secret entrance. I thought there was one around here. I know there's one here in the kitchen. If I flip this, I think, yeah, dude. I love doing those secret entrances that basically just led to a bunker or outside. I think this one goes outside. Yeah, we're just outside. Yeah, for some reason I was always afraid of someone invading our world, even though you'd have to open it up for land and someone had to come on it, but... So most of this stuff I actually remembered from back in the day. There's just this one staircase, which I don't remember at all. I loaded up the world before, and I didn't want to go down here because I wanted to wait for the video, so... We're doing it now, and... Oh my god, okay. If you're watching, or if you have ever watched Ito's Lab, you probably remember this. It's his creeper face. Okay, that's awesome. I didn't remember that at all. So I did the Ito's Lab creeper face. I wonder, is there a portal behind it? There is actually a room behind it. Okay, that's cool. So I was gonna do something here. Okay, so that's that. Apparently we've got... Oh yeah, okay, we've got a snow golem. I do remember this now. A snow golem farm, which didn't work anymore after one of the updates. I don't remember which one it is, but your snow golem had to be above a certain height to make snow. So these guys are just sitting here. And okay, apparently back here we've got our Ender Dragon egg. I do remember now, for the longest time we didn't want to fight the dragon because we were just scared of dying and losing everything. But one day we just decided to do it because I saw it on a Minecraft video and we died. We died a few times, but we got the egg in the end and I stored it here in a secure location. Now over here, this used to be all forest and I remember this cow, it escaped once. But what you see here, what you're seeing here is our first house we ever built in Minecraft Survival, or the first house I ever built because my brother had a world before me. But this is where it all started. I remember this. This used to be more of a hill, but we flattened it out to build this house on it. The first night there obviously wasn't this house yet, but you can still see it here. We dug down right here. This was our first hole in the mountain. Like the first night, this is where we came down. I placed the cobblestone here to cover it up, but if we go up here, you can probably, yeah, okay, you can still see it. There's cobblestone here covered up with dirt. We replaced the dirt later, but this is where we came down. This is it. Actually, this spot might be really close. Yeah, these chests are all filled with junk, but yeah, this is where we used to live. Look, we've got our chicken farm here. This is where it all started. 6 years ago, we started here in this small cave. Okay, I think that almost wraps up this world, but there is a few things I still want to show, and I know it's further up this way, because I can't forget about this. Okay, so about 200 blocks further, there's this massive bridge reaching over the ocean, going all the way to one of those mushroom biomes. What's the fucking name? I don't remember the name, I'm sorry. There's a small stop here at an island, which we found by coincidence. But dude, this goes so far. I remember building this. And you know why? Just because we wanted some of those shroom cows. And we didn't want them to fall into the water. So this is it. This is the shroom biome. So this was obviously before we realized you could travel way faster if you went through the nether. Like this is at 9. This is at least 600 blocks. And later, after I did realize this, I made this stone brick tunnel that went through the Nether, just back to our portal. This might look familiar to some people because I took some inspiration from Ito's lab Nether tunnel design. I was short on iron, so I didn't do the bars all the way. Okay, so something you probably don't know is back when I was younger and started playing Minecraft, I really wanted to host a server like Hypixel because I thought it was so cool with all the mini games and the central lobby and stuff. So I teamed up with my brother and another friend, and we just started building this stuff. Or it might have even just been me who did this, and we did stuff on a different world, which I don't have. But you can see I made a giant iron sword because I was I was in the iron team back then. My name was Luke IR, and the IR stood for iron, kind of obvious. So like everything was going to be iron teamed, and this would be some sort of parkour in the central hub you could get all the way on top. This was a smaller world, but I like building this. Thought it looked cool. Just a circle with pillars. And here's my first custom tree ever. Okay, so after playing survival for almost a year then, we get to early 2014 and things kind of start changing, you know, some of our friends started playing Minecraft as well, and one of our friends actually got the idea to have a survival server. He got one of those free Minecraft servers you could like just have for a few hours and you could play on it. But that's not the world we're in right now, because that world is lost, I think, unfortunately. It was pretty cool as well. This is what we did next. I actually started renting a server, and I hosted this survivor world on it. We invited some more people over, actually just family, and yeah, this is a server we built. Ironically, we started in the cemetery. Get it? Because the server's dead? Haha. But let's check out the rest of the server. Right here, we've got our awesome birch tree. As you can see, it's got some nice stone brick stairs around it. It's actually a bitch tree, apparently. You can see I used to be super edgy back when I was 16. I think we'll start off here at the center of our town. This is where we keep the dragon egg and the nether portal. I personally thought this was a cool build. I tried to make some sort of runes here that like made it look like the dragon egg was something special. I don't know. I just tried. Then over here we've got our beacon, and this seems to be the post office where you could just drop off stuff for someone else. Let's move on. Right here we seem to have some sort of trading shop. Okay, emerald for diamonds. Oh, it's not available. I'm sorry. Diamond for a stack of packed ice. Okay, that sounds like a fair deal. Over here we've got our slimy friend. Oh yeah, this is my brother's pet, I think, because he used to have a slime skin. This is a potion machine that I'm pretty sure does not work anymore. Up here we've got the ghast, and I'm just gonna switch over to game mode 1 real quick so we can fly up here. Oh, okay, this is... I didn't know it wasn't finished, but okay, let's just look at it from this side, and oh wow, it looks awesome, doesn't it? Yeah, I was really a fan of the Minecraft server back in the day. Used to watch it a lot. I used to watch a lot of the people who made videos on that server, and they were doing some sort of like town with all of those shops, and I tried to kind of recreate that. Right here we've got our magic shop or magic book shop. I remember this dispenses a pearl, so you can just pearl up there and yeah, you know, buy the books you want. Made another shop over here. I remember I had a lot of these skulls, but no one ever bought them. They're probably a bit too expensive. This is actually a wood shop that my brother built, and he built this on the ground, but one day we decided to just lay a prank on him. So we planted this 4x4 spruce tree, and we actually moved his shop all the way to the top of the tree, block by block. So he would actually think that we grew the tree underneath his shop, and it just got moved to the top. Yeah, he really believed it because he wasn't so familiar with all of the survival stuff. So he thought we grew the tree, and it just moved his house up. Okay, so now we're gonna look at something that I'm personally proud of. It's a build I really like doing, and that's the Nether hub. If you watch Minecraft, or if you used to watch it back in the day, you might see that it kind of looks like their Nether hub, but I thought this was a really cool build, and I actually built this thing by myself, and I'm just happy with the design, you know. Okay, so I flew around in the Nether for a bit, and found this portal. So this is someone's base. I actually haven't been here in a really long time. I didn't even know where the portal was. I just followed some torches. Okay, this guy really did some crazy stuff. There's experiments all over the place. I think it's pretty cool though. Okay, I guess we'll go visit my brother's old base first, and then we'll go to mine. If I remember correctly, he just had a wooden house. Yeah, okay, but it's a pretty big wooden house. Okay, it's actually, yeah, okay, it's a big house. And he lived together with my cousin in this house, so they had their home together. They got some enchanted armor. Can I see what's on here? How do I check? Okay. I'm sorry. Shit. Okay, so this is cool. Okay, he's got a neat base. Now, if we go over here, and it's actually close to my brother's base because I claimed so much of the terrain. Yeah, this is my base, or yeah, I kind of claimed this land, but this is my base. Over there we've got an island that I just filled with the mushroom stuff. So yeah, we've got my base over here. I'm feeling the lag already. This is pretty bad. There used to be land there, but I dug it away, so it would be a separate sort of island, and you could enter it from this bridge, and I thought it was cool. So as we enter my base, you can see right away we've got the Just Luke statue here. I'm just gonna... Yeah, that's me, obviously. Got a villager breeder here, I'm sorry for that. With some trading centers. I thought these things were cool, okay? Like, I built them and I really liked them. Just a small cactus farm, thought it looked cool. A giant wheat farm, if you ask me. Way more wheat than I'll ever need. Hey, that was a sick rhyme, don't you think? Next to it, we have got our slime farm, and I actually remember replacing all of the different materials on the sides here with just regular stone, so it would look smooth. This is a pretty big sugarcane farm, because I was a fan of trading for emeralds with the villagers. And over here, we have got the project that never got finished. It is, yeah, you can see what it is. It's a guardian farm. Unfortunately, I closed down the server before we ever got to finish it. So that concludes the tour of this world. It was probably one of my favorite worlds out there, but the next one up is actually my favorite world. So I actually closed down that last server slash world I showed you because at the time I got a girlfriend and I thought she would think it was stupid that I was into Minecraft, so I kind of quit playing it. But as it turned out, that girl was actually also into Minecraft, so a few months later I started the second season, let's call it that, of my survival server. I don't know what I'm doing here exactly. I'm over 11,000 blocks out. I'm sorry, guys. So here we are at the center of our town, and I gotta mention, by the time I started this server, we actually had some more people playing it, and I think at some point in time we had 10 active players, or we got at least to 10 players, so there was quite a few people on here. I guess I'll start by showing you like the city center, really, just the nether portals, the standard stuff, you know how it goes. Over here we just got some horse stables, and as it turns out, this is my horse. We've got an announcement board over here, and I said it before, the post office. We got a post office on this server as well. Yeah, I know. I guess we'll just go this way and I'll show you all of the stuff in town. This is a villager farm that was built by one of the server members. Over here we've got our record shop, which I think the build was based on a Bioshock building, because it's called Rapture Records. I'm not sure though. I did play the game and I don't remember this, but it looks cool. So, further up we've just got a simple cactus farm. These are actually... oh, okay, it's completely loaded. This here is a gambling machine. One of the server members built, but it's not working anymore. Up here, I don't know what's up here. It is Jail. Okay, we've got a jail on the server apparently. Totally forgot about this. I can't even... Okay, I'm sorry. Whoever built this. Okay, this is pretty empty. Sorry, I'm gonna turn it off because it might be loud in the recording. Let's just head back to the center and we'll take a left turn over here. This is our local smell stall. I don't think I used the right word there, but let's just move on. This is... What is this? The meat spin. There were some people on the server with creative builds, to say the least. Over here we have got an enchanting station, which I built, I think. On the opposite side of the road here we have got our fashion store. I remember building this together with someone. It was supposed to look like one of those Hollister buildings or America Today. If we just go a bit further here, we got our iron golem farm, and I'm pretty sure I built this as well. I was one of the more active players. I mean, it's my own server. What am I supposed to? I was one of the more active players. I really liked playing Minecraft Survival. Okay, this is a nice overview of our town. Okay, my game crashed, which is always nice. I think we've got a few more buildings over here. This is a market stall. Or a marketplace that I built, and people could come rent their own small stall here. This is a bakery, which I helped building someone. Right here we've got a caged in baby zombie pigman. Nice. This seems to be a bow shop. Okay, so now we've come to probably the biggest build in the spawn area, and that's the arena that I built. And I think this might be the build that I'm the proudest of in survival Minecraft. Like, I thought this thing was so cool. I made the arena all by myself, and believe it or not, it's actually made for wither fights. So I've got a few buttons here that I'm gonna press, and I'll show you what I mean. Here we go. Oh boy, it's lagging. It's lagging hard. It should stop soon. Did it stop? Okay. Okay, but wait, that's not all. Do you think this is it? No, that's not all. It should be this one. Yes. Okay, look at this. The whole arena is filled with water. Now this was in 1.8, so the Depth Strider enchantment was already out. And if you had it, you could just run around here like a wild man, fighting the wither. We only did it once, but you could spawn a wither in here, and the arena would be mostly safe from its explosions. Okay, so now you're thinking, like, okay, just look, you built this whole arena, but you just flooded it. Isn't it kind of stupid to, like, build this whole arena just to flood it with water? Okay, it's kind of obvious by now, but you can actually clear the water. It clears itself. You see this? This is a mine guard going all the way around the arena, clearing the water. Underneath these blocks are dispensers that all get activated by the mine cart. It took a lot of time, and I almost didn't finish it, but yeah, I was happy I did it in the end. Okay, so you probably saw the water coming out of those dispensers at the top there, right? But there's actually a second layer of dispensers that dispenses lava. Hey, so you could have your fight to the death with someone you wanted to kill. I don't know. So now that we've seen the spawn area, I'm going to visit my base on this server, and what you're going to see now is probably gonna look familiar, but I actually rebuilt the same nether hub that I built on our first server because I liked it so much. So let's go visit the base. Made this special tunnel for myself with a big portal. I don't exactly remember what I got inspired by to make this, but there was this pretty steep cliff already, and I just decided to mine most of the blocks away to make it completely flat. I don't know how I got to the idea, but yeah, this is what I did, and I built some docks over here with little huts. One of them actually burned down because of lightning, which wasn't so pleasant. You might have seen this thing earlier in the other server. I just made the same design again, but I duplicated it, so it's twice as wide. This thing was one of those slime walk things. What do you even call them? Like, it would make you jump up and go up, whatever. But I don't really think it works anymore. Oh, it does work. Okay, it's working. So yeah, that's the thing. This over here actually is my brother's house. Welcome. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I'll just walk right in. Just a standard house, you know. So if you go back to the cliff now, you can see I got my horse stables here. Oh, we got a donkey, and is this a mule? This should be, yeah, this is mule, I'm pretty sure. There were a few ways into my house. One of them apparently is just the stairs up, and you can enter my storage room from here. So here we enter my house. I don't know why there are fences here. I probably thought the wall looked too oh no, it's for the dog. It's for the dog. Okay, I got 2 dogs. Yeah, I remember these guys. Okay, so this goes into my storage room, and up here is nothing yet. I left it open, and this just goes into the storage room again. There is a door here though, and I don't know where it goes. It just leads outside. Okay. So now we're at the top of the cliff. Over here, I got another one of those wheat farms with a pretty big cow farm next to it. So this is a floating island I made. You're supposed to pearl to it. Made another one of those statues. I think I used to have a nether portal up here, but yeah, it seems to be gone. Oh, okay, I totally forgot about this. Thanks for the Enderman farm, Lucas. Okay, so this guy was really into building. Like, look at the stuff he was making. Like, holy. And he apparently also made an Enderman farm, which I forgot about. I'm sorry. But he had big plans. Fortunately, he was never able to finish it, but I just followed a really long tunnel. Like, I don't know where it's leading to. Oh, yes. Okay, this is our Wither Skull farm. Look at this. Look at all these guys spawning. Oh yeah, dude, I didn't remember this at all. It's big. This is the same friend that made that other crazy base on the previous server. This actually stretches out, wow. Okay, I'm impressed with all of the stuff that's going on here. I think he's trying to make some sort of villager or iron golem breeder. But I think that concludes the tour of this second server I had. Yeah, this was probably my favorite world. And so we've come to the last world I wanted to show you guys. This is Season 3 of my survival server. This season only lasted 2 to 3 months because people kind of stopped playing the game, but we switched worlds because 1.9 was coming up. Or at least I think that's why. I have this course fruit in my hand, so yeah, I guess this is 1.9. But yeah, this is the base I was building at the time. You can see it there through the glass. This is an iron golem farm I was building, or I had built, completely functional. Back at the entrance here, if we go right, that's someone else's base. If we go right, here we enter my base, and I remember having this minecart system set up that, or I was gonna do this whole minecart system that would bring me around the base, but I started with this and it would just bring me to the entrance. This is my storage room. It's all labeled and stuff. Yeah, you know how it goes. I remember that, yeah, this doesn't work anymore. I remember there's a portal here. Okay, yeah, I just broke it, but whatever. I just followed the tutorial from Mumbo Jumbo. I still remember the tutorial. Down here is just, yeah, it was still a work in progress, you can see. Before we go into the nether, I actually want to go back up here. You recognize, if you watch Eto's Lab, you recognize this door. Just want to go back up here. I show you what I was kind of planning with the whole thing. So I was gonna build a witch farm here, which in the end I never did, but I was going to. So I secured this island for myself. Like most of this stuff, as you can see, used to be land or like swampland, so just some dirt. But I dug all of it out so I could start this witch farm. I think this is the world spawn portal, but before we go in there, I actually want to show something else, because we made a guardian farm, and not just a normal guardian farm. This one's pretty crazy, and I'm getting lag just from looking at it. But we dug out this whole sea temple. Like, remember the Guardian farm that I couldn't finish in that first server? Well, this is it. We finished it. First we had to remove all the water, then we had to remove the temple, and after that we could only start building this farm. Yeah, this was crazy. This was the biggest project I've ever done, I think. So now we finally get to look at our spawn village. Again, this server was only up for like 2 months, so there wasn't much yet at all. I just built a simple arch around the portal, and someone else built an attack helicopter here. And then of course my brother made his wood shop, just like in the first season of the server. There's also a house here, a villager farm. There's really one more thing that I wanted to show here, and that's a guy who made his base next to our spawn village there. He made like a whole Japanese themed base slash village, and I think it's so cool. Okay, you're supposed to enter through here. You just walk over this bridge, you get a nice view of the lake. You pass by some buildings. I think down there is his XP farm, I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't know, I just like this. The crumbling wall, the flag, like, I don't know if there's anything in this building. I'm just gonna break it, I'm sorry. No, it's empty on the inside, just like me. He's got a nice little base here with some beds. This goes up to his storage room, which also looks neat, I think. Yeah, I thought this was a really cool base, so I wanted to show it one more time to people, because this guy put a lot of work into it. He didn't really get a chance to finish it because I closed down the server. I did have a world download, so don't worry. So hey, that concludes my tour of the most interesting worlds that I've played on in Minecraft. It was nice seeing all of these worlds again. Hope you enjoyed the video as well. I already know it's gonna be boring as hell, but I really just wanted to make this so I could revisit the worlds and, you know, have something to look back on. I hope you enjoyed this video, and maybe I'll see you again.